J-Dubb here. Last week, I uploaded a video where I talked about how I was a little bit upset because I watched a video where some guy lumped my age group in with millennials. How could I be a millennial? I've never even owned a Pokemon card. And then I did some more research where I found out that I do in fact reside safely within Generation X. But while I was researching for this video, I realized I gained an appreciation for millennials. I ran into a lot of articles where I saw that a lot of people had a lot of complaints about millennials, calling them the worst generation. Mostly it was people in businesses and in the corporate world calling them, talking about how unfit they are for the business world and calling them lazy, one person joking about how they require regular naps. And then I realized, wait a minute, they're not the weak ones who can't hack it, they're the ones who are putting their foot down on it. We've created a monster and we all know it. We call it the grind, the rat race. We talk about how it eats away at our souls. We have this need in modern society to be constantly busy, constantly stressed, and it just keeps getting more and more insane with each successive generation. When does it stop? The problem is that the modern business world and modern society has no purpose. It's chaotic and it's irresponsible. One thing I'm always hearing is this idea of a sense of urgency and constantly maintaining a sense of urgency. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. The adrenal system is meant to activate in situations where one needs a quick boost of energy, such as being chased by a lion. It's not made to be constantly active, it's made for quick bursts when you need a quick burst. Otherwise, it wears itself out and the immune system breaks down. This is totally irresponsible and ignorant, not the Michael Jackson kind of ignorant, the real kind of ignorant, management of our resources. In the movie The Fast and the Furious, which I will admit to having seen in order to make my point, we're shown how street racers use nitrous oxide in order to give their race cars a quick burst of speed. In one scene, a young racer is racing against a more experienced racer and activates his nitrous oxide, boosting him ahead of the other racer. But he activated it way too soon, now he can't activate it again, so the other racer activates his, giving him the boost he needs to win the race. You can burn yourself out, or you can manage your resources responsibly. And what's the purpose? Why do we do this? To gain social status by increasing our net worth. We all just want to accumulate as much as humanly possible and get the highest score as if we're playing a big game of asteroids. See? I identify with an arcade reference. I'm totally Gen X. It's pointless, it's vain, there's no heart, and like it or not, humans need heart. Otherwise, it's like you're trying to make this lampshade as shiny as possible, but you have no light bulb. It's pointless. So pardon me if I don't shed a tear for the plight of the modern business world. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, nothing. The corporate world, for the most part, although there are some businesses which are wisening up to this, has no heart, and the human species is responding to this exactly the way it's meant to. Society is exhausted. People are tired of living pointlessly and sacrificing quality of life for their paycheck. Maybe the millennials are just the generation that's going out in the world and going, whoa, 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 you people are crazy and I want none of this. Anyways, what are your thoughts on all this, what I just said? Leave a comment below. And see you next time, J-Dubb out. When I grew up, most people did not have a personal computer in their home. We had a typing class where people learned to type on typewriters, and the internet was some computery thing that nerds used to talk about Star Trek. The only kid in high school who had a cell phone was Zach Morris, and it was the size of a block of Tillamook cheddar.